Sophie, Countess of Wessex, is expected to be made the Duchess of Edinburgh. Sophie, 57, who is married to the Queen's youngest son Prince Edward, is believed to have had a close relationship with her late mother-in-law, even calling the monarch Mama. Following the Queen's passing, the Countess has been pictured looking somber and tearful as she attended a handful of memorial services for the Queen. It's now thought that Edward, 58, may inherit his late father Prince Philip's former title of the Duke of Edinburgh in light of his mother's death, therefore making Sophie a Duchess. The title was initially inherited by Charles, who has since been made king. The decision rests in the hands of the new king, the source reports. Prince Philip said to have expressed his wishes of Edward inheriting his title when the time came, and King Charles III agreed to such terms. As it stands, Edward is the only one of the Queen's sons to not have a dukedom. While it's believed Charles will keep his promise to his late father, Edward has previously appeared to have expressed his doubts. "It was fine in theory, ages ago, when it was sort of a pipe dream of my father's," he told the BBC. "Of course it will depend on whether or not the Prince of Wales, when he becomes king, whether he'll do that, so we'll wait and see. So yes, it will be quite a challenge taking that on." Edward and Sophie have been seen attending several of the Queen's memorial services, one of which Sophie was spotted comforting her sister-in-law Princess Anne at. The tender moment happened as the family watched the Queen's coffin being carried into the Palace of Holyrood House in Edinburgh on Sunday. The Queen's children and their spouses watched on in solemn silence as soldiers from the Royal Regiment of Scotland carried the coffin to the palace's throne room. The Queen's coffin has since been brought to Buckingham Palace, where several senior royals were standing waiting for her inside. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex joined King Charles III, the Prince and Princess of Wales and Queen Consort Camilla, as well as Princess Anne and Prince Edward, along with Sir Tim Lawrence and Sophie Wessex. Princess Beatrice and Edo Mopelli-Mozzi, Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank, as well as Zara Phillips and Mike Tyndall, accompanied their family at the palace too. After the death of Queen Elizabeth II, many members of the royal family are getting new titles. Prince Charles has become King Charles III, while his wife, Camilla, is now the Queen Consort. Prince William and Kate Middleton are now the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall and Cambridge, with a possibility of becoming the Prince and Princess of Wales later on. Even 3-year-old Archie and 1-year-old Lilibet, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's children, have become a prince and princess with the ascension of their grandfather to the throne. As for Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are unlikely to get any new additions to their titles. The couple stepped back as senior members of the royal family in early 2020. Though they still retain their Duke and Duchess title, Harry and Meghan no longer use their HRH designations. However, it's still possible that King Charles may revoke the newfound titles from his grandchildren. In an interview with Oprah Winfrey last year, Meghan had said that the royal family discussed changing the rules in order to keep Archie from acquiring the princely title. She additionally said that, while she was pregnant with Archie, the family decided to not grant him the HRH and Prince title, connecting their decision to concerns over how dark the baby's skin would be. It's also a possibility that Harry and Meghan may opt out of granting the new titles to Archie and Lilibet. Other royals, like Princess Anne and Prince Edward, have previously decided to not give titles to their own children.